Alright, hello everyone. This is Sir Adrian back here to film the German Empire's turn in our current game of Global Empires 1915 titled Operation Blackhand, where we are currently in the fall-winter of 1918. So this turn, Portugal will align to the British. So I've already gone ahead and updated that. The British will go up from 37 to 39 IPP. They will get these units in Portugal, this British torpedo boat destroyer, and then these two early colonial infantry in Portuguese Angola and East Africa. And I believe some of these islands are Portuguese. Sao Tome and Principe, I believe, is Portuguese. And I think Cape Verde might be as well. But anyways, those are the ones that matter in terms of IPP and manpower. So there you have it. Now then, we're going to go ahead and take the German Empire's turn. So we'll start with tech rolls. We got 6 of them. So we're going to try to go for industrialization. We need a 5 or higher. That's a 10. So that's a success, which is good. We'll try to go for doctrine in the naval branch. We need a 6 or higher. That's a miss. Then we'll go for doctrine in the army branch. That's a miss. Go for artillery. That's a hit. So we get anti-aircraft artillery, and we'll get a free unit there. We'll go for armor. That's a miss. And we'll go for infantry. And that's a miss as well. But we will get a free anti-aircraft artillery unit. So we'll go ahead and place that to the side. And I'm going to see quick for the, oops, not here, the technologies. And these will be removed as well as the Russian ones. I already removed those. But I just want to see for the technology. Additional tech roll. Once either control major or minor power. So I think the way shared technology works is that I can use that immediately or on the German turn to share technology with a minor power. So if I'm doing that correctly, I'm going to share defense in depth with the Japanese. If that's not correct, we can change that, but if that is how that works, that's what I'll do. So then, in terms of purchases, we have, sorry about that, not sure why it does that. We have 38 IPPs to spend, so we're going to spend 8 of those purchasing a minor factory. It costs me 8 now, and in fact, it actually would for the yeah, Americans as well, because we've reached second generation infantry. That's from a while ago when we had discussed that sort of mountaineering. Once you hit that point and you're no longer using the manpower icons in the game, then that's when the factories go to the 1936 costs and all that. So that'll cost 8. So that'll bring us down to 30. We'll lend lease the British a naval infantry unit for 3. We are going to buy 2 transports for 7 each. So that'll be 14 total. Yeah, that'll bring us down to 20, and then 1, 2, 7. Yeah, so down to 13. We'll purchase for 3 second generation cavalry. We're gonna purchase. Trying to see here. Yeah, we'll purchase a heavy artillery for 7. Bring us down to 3. We'll pay 2 to. Actually, sorry, we can't do that. Yeah, then actually we'll spend the other 3 repairing these 2. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll spend the other 3 repairing those 2 factories down in Chile. 2 minor factories, and that'll be all our money spent. In terms of attacks, don't really think we have too many. It is the fall winter after all as well. I'll just double check. We could do an attrition attack, I suppose. You know, we'll do that with all these artillery into Western Hungary. The Russians do have counter battery fire as well. Actually, maybe not then. We'll just do these 2 heavy artillery then into attrition attacking into Galicia. Yeah, that's what we'll try to do. So I believe they attrition at a. Okay, it's at a 2. So we'll go ahead and roll those. So 2 at 2. Nothing. Which is to be expected. Aside from that, yeah, I don't think we really have too many, if any, attacks at all. We will actually take this Zeppelin actually, and we'll try to bomb this minor factory in Western Hungary, and then land back in. I think that was in Austria. Well, we'll land it back in, or we'll land it in Saxony. Actually, we'll land it in Eastern Germany if it can reach. I do believe it can reach. If it can't reach, it'll be in Saxony. So we'll keep that there for now. It's a non-combat, but we'll go ahead and roll that. I just gotta double check. It's been a little while since I've done strategic bombing. Whoops, wrong rule set. There we go. 1d6, so 1 to 4 is damage. Okay. Yeah, so 1 to 4 is damage, and I believe that's their intercept value. Right. Oh yeah, intercept and short bombardment. And we'll actually, okay, so we'll roll that 1d6, and we'll actually have to look into the, so 1 to 4 is damage. 3, perfect. So we do 3 damage on that minor factory, and it'll land, as I said, in eastern Germany if it can reach, if not in Saxony. And then the defender, they're going to get to roll their anti-aircraft. And that's a miss. And I do believe it is on a 3, but I think that's only once you get to second generation infantry and the factories upgrade. I wonder, because normally in base 1914 it's on a 1, so maybe up until that point. So if for my factories, if they're getting bombed, they would be at a 3, any of them, as well as American ones, because he also has second generation infantry on the tech chart, but I do believe that's how that works. But anyway, that was a miss. But there is 3 damage on that one, so that's effectively out of action, which is fantastic. Well, fantastic. Good for us. Da, da, da. And we'll try to use our 3 fighters actually as well. We'll go ahead and actually no, we won't. That's fine. Yeah, so that'll be it for yeah, that'll be it for combat this turn. So non-combat movement, nothing down in Africa. That's all good. Nothing over here. These units, the early cruisers, gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna join the fleet over here. Those units will stay there. Everything in the second fleet. Those can move 3, and the dreadnoughts can move 2. It's going to move 1. Yeah, we'll move 1, except for the transport, which is going to move 2, join these units here, which are all at sea. And this unit will move 1, 2. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because they can only move 2. That's good there. Nothing around here. And then up in Europe, we're going to move this unit from East Prussia into actually we'll leave it where it is. We'll move this armored car into Saxony. This transport, these will come out of port. We'll move the battleship into the Baltic right here. We'll have the Fort Predreads are going to come out of port, and they're going to move one into the Baltic as well. This seaplane, I'll leave it there. This naval infantry, we will move over one. These three infantry will have them all rail into Eastern Germany. Actually, we'll have them rail into Eastern Germany. Then from this stack here, we'll walk another one over, or we'll walk one over into Eastern Germany. We'll have this unit in Bavaria walk over into Bohemia, into Austria. Yeah, into Austria. Actually, the three that I believe I railed will actually have those go into Austria instead. Or two of them at least, and we'll keep one up here. Yep. And otherwise that should be it. So now placing units. This will all get removed. That's good for that. Go ahead and build our units. So the free anti-aircraft gun, we'll go ahead and place that in Berlin. The heavy artillery, we'll build that in Eastern Germany. Yep, build that in Eastern. Actually, no, sorry, it's not where I wanted to build that. Build that in Norland. The second generation cavalry, we'll place that down in Chile. And the miner factory, we'll build that down in Actually, you know what, instead, get rid of that. We'll build a minor factory down here. Remove the cavalry. We'll place it in Norland. And then this naval infantry we'll build in Western Germany. We will build this one transport in Eastern Germany, and we'll build one at the major shipyard in Western Germany. So that'll be it for the German turn. Go ahead and collect our IPP, so 42 plus the one for trade with Argentina, so 43 total. So that's it for the German Empire, and we will go ahead and hand things off to the British.